what's up everybody? Welcome into the second day of our third week of the Binding of Isaac Racing League second season. So as you can see, we are going to start off today by me not having music playing because Crumps is an idiot and forgot to unmute that. There we go! Crumps isn't so stupid anymore. Welcome to 7 in the morning for Crumps. Crumps doesn't know what 7 in the morning is unless he's still awake from the night before. He's dealing, but slowly. Kidding, obviously, but nonetheless, good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're doing a little bit better than I am right now. I'm a little under the weather, so bear with my voice just slightly today. But again, good to see absolutely everybody coming out this early for the race here. So, as I was saying, we have our first race of the day between 17Puffins, your Oakland Raiders, and I was called you by a totally different name. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one, folks. And TorNis, jeez Louise, I don't know how I screwed that up. Somebody peck and face me. I deserved that one. Jeez Louise. Anyways, but we got TorNis, your Denver Broncos, on the right-hand side. Again, these two are on a call, so they're good to take off whenever they're ready. But real quick, let me explain what's going on for anybody that hasn't seen this before. Basically, they are both going to play as Isaac. We both have the same save file with every single item unlocked. Excuse me, they're both going to race through the womb too, so whoever gets through Mom's Heart Fight first is going to be the winner of this particular round, and we do a best 2 out of 3. So you can see the scores at the bottom right now are 0-0. If one of them, when one of them, let me rephrase that, when one of them beats Mom's Heart, not if, when, there will be a point at the bottom of the screen showing that. Wow, yeah, I don't have any faith if they beat Mom's Heart. Yeah, no, like I said, it's going to be a long day. My brain ain't quite here yet, folks. Give it a little bit of time. We'll warm up to that. Anyways, you can see TorNis right now is resetting, looking for... I was going to say, he's probably looking for a basement one with the item room attached to it. So you can see, like, right now, exactly like 17Puffins has got. He's going to be looking for exactly the same thing. And lo and behold, there you have it. So TorNis has found himself his winner of a starting room. Again, we got 7 banned items, as you can see Spazbot listed out. We got Epic Fetus, Dr. Fetus, Ipecac, the Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, Toothpicks, and the Shovel. Should the racers come across them and still have their D6, they are allowed to re-roll those items, but only those items. Other than that, it's basically a race through the womb too. So again, good luck to both contestants. I know that they are talking to each other, so they are good to do their own countdown whenever they feel like they're ready. And again, best of luck to both of you. If I'm not mistaken, they're both 1-1. Let's go find out at BOILeR.org, because this will be the easy way to link it up. So in chat, we got our link for BOILeR.org. There you go. And for that matter, we also have our link to get into both of their channels. That catguard.net link will get you into both of their channels. Let's see. Where the hell is the thing? Why does that not scroll? Awesome! That's not helping me. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yep, both 1-1 right now, fighting for first place in their division in the AFC West. So lots on the line right here, though again, lots of regular season still to go. So don't think that it's over if one of them wins and the other one loses. There's still plenty of time for both, as we have 17 regular season weeks total. Hey, you damn night owls keeping everybody up. And on that note, we're off and running. Wow, can we immediately get our no fetus? As you saw, 17Puffins came across one of the banned items, Dr. Fetus. So let's see that show up here from all the subs that know how to do it. Immediately upon starting the day, goodness gracious. So immediately you saw that reroll, and Book of Shadows came out of that for 17Puffins. That'll be 12 seconds of invincibility when he uses it. TorNis was not happy, and I do not blame him, mind you. Well, that'll be a better start. With the dead bird that he got, gets teleported directly into a devil deal the second time through, though. And he's going to take the mark, so that'll be damage up and, let's see, 1 soul heart. There's something else with that. I think it's speed. I've forgotten. He might be moving just slightly faster than 17. Yeah, again, it's early in the morning for me. Bear with me not remembering exact stats on stuff, but that was a mark that TorNis picked up for the cost of 2 red hearts. Ooh, and very nice. Daddy Longlegs. Daddy's love for a nice first item. You'll see this snop down a spider foot for him, so he's going to be very happy with this build, and TorNis definitely on his way here. So both right now on their first boss fight. Wow. And he got the triachnid leg that did, 90% damage to the boss in one fell swoop. Not too bad. So you can see why he's going to like that item, right? Yeah, it's kind of nice. Now, mind you, if it misses like that, not so handy. But he gets the wire code hanger out of it, and TorNis is going to be the first onto the second floor. Already looking at his item room and a curse room. The curse room's a little scary, though. That's half of the hearts that he has available to him just to get in and out. With that soul rock, though, that may make it a little more of an option for him. So we'll find out momentarily here. There you go, 2.5 damage and 1 speed. So, yep, damage and speed. And obviously replaced one of the red hearts he spent with a soul heart, as he said. And let's see, 17 grabbing meat. that's gonna get misquoted. Which is 1 damage up and 1 health up. So very nice find again off of a boss. That's exactly what you want on the first floor. TorNis' second item room opened up and gave him this particular space use item that he's using. Just, it's 1 gigantic bomb. I believe that recharges every 2 rooms for him. But again, run is almost completely based just off of that Daddy's Long Legs. The damage up and fire rate up that he's got going too. Definitely not going to hurt him, so TorNis looking pretty good right now. Almost every single thing I say can get misquoted. So again, real quick here, let me get you the links to get into both of these racers' channels. Oh, excuse me. And on to the second boss fight here. Well, that's irony if I've ever seen it. A spider leg hitting Widow, and twice and killing it for that matter. Wow, that was ridiculously OP on Daddy's leg. So another health up for TorNis, another Devil Deal. Oh, and Krampus right off the bat too. So his second Devil Deal already is Krampus. That'll provide you a lump of coal at the end of it, which as your shots travel further away from you are also going to grow in size and damage output. So definitely not a bad thing. Even more damage here for TorNis on the second floor. He's going to be pretty happy with this build. And just like that, there's Daddy's Long Legs doing its job once more. And there's some Jesus Juice for 17Puffins, so that actually gives you damage up. Not damage and tear rate up, it's just damage up, if I'm not mistaken. That is one of the, well, I would say one of the few mismarked items, but yeah, I guess it is. But there's quite a few mismarked items. On that note, Isaac's Head, nice little trinket there for TorNis, so even more DPS. You can see that'll fire out single little, not really high damaging shots, but they're there. See, 17, up, Team Bean. Team Bean assemble. We got 17Puffins looking at the Bean. Ooh. Also looking at the dead 9 lives cat. Yeah, and he's going to pass on that. Yeah, I was going to say there's no chance he picks that up right now. I wouldn't be giving up my health. He thought about it, though. He thought about it. So anyways, that would have given him 1 life, each with starting off with just 1 red heart apiece. So it's definitely, you know, it's questionable. If you get 3 pieces of Guppy on a run, you become full-on Guppy. It's incredibly overpowered. You get to fly and you fire out a bunch of rents till the end flies. Oh, excuse me. And we got Game Kid for TorNis on the right-hand side. So again, we've seen that a few times yesterday. That'll basically turn you into Pac-Man, allow you to eat enemies and heal yourself for red hearts in the process. Again, if I have to mute from time to time, I apologize. I'm kind of sort of under the weather right now, so bear with me a little bit today. It's probably going to be a little bit quieter from time to time than it normally is. And as you can hear, my voice is not quite clicked in yet here, so give it time. Why is that, Magic? Because you're willing to teleport on the womb too, like no matter what. Didn't you do that again this year? Didn't you take telepills, or at least random pills on the womb too again? Oh, lag ball on TorNis' side. That always happens again. He's casting from Latvia, if I'm not mistaken, and obviously me being in the middle of the United States, there's a little bit of difference in distance between us there. So every now and then, this happens. It's just, this is me trying to connect to a overseas Twitch server that is broadcasting over to an American Twitch server. So, yeah, there's, every now and then you get that little bit of, like, hitch up. When he's done with the floor, I'll reset his, or not reset his cast, but I'll refresh his cast so that'll make sure that he's caught up completely. Excuse me. Alright, on into his item room. Oh, that Monster Manuel. Again, we saw that last night as well. Ooh, saw this last night as well, too. 17Puffins down on the left. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Ouch. Good morning, Stomp. So he's going to refresh his run a few times here. Hope for something really good at the beginning. And Puffins down, Puffins down! And again, that does not put him too far behind. Excuse me. As you can see right now, TorNis is working on an XL floor. Real quickly, do you start with that? It wouldn't matter. Well, see, you shouldn't have rolled that. Now you're just going to wish you had that, 17. Now you're just going to wish you had that, bro. But nonetheless, as I was saying, TorNis has got himself an XL floor here. So basically what you're looking at is he's got, as you can see, 2 item rooms. There are also 2 boss fights here. There's still just 1 store, 1 secret room, 1 super secret room on these. So all the rolls kinda sorta hold the same, but you'll notice these floors are huge. It's 2 floors jammed together into one. Ooh, and that secret room, very nicely placed bomb there by TorNis. And again, very nicely done. Ooh, and that sun card. So again, that's a 3-use card there for TorNis. That's a full heal, damage to everything in the room, and a map reveal. Complete map reveal for the floor that you're on. So nice little find there. Oh, perfect timing on getting a few more bombs as he gets another item rock. Oh, it popped that soul heart to the other side of the room. There's an extra second or two added on just for the game being a troll. I just always forget I have the PhD. It's a good item, don't misunderstand me. And like, I'm not surprised though that 17 didn't want it. And mind you, he rolled it for fun. He just wanted to see what he got, but wanted to preset in his run anyways. But beside the point, like I was saying, like it's good. I mean, you're gonna get nothing but good neutral pills, but I always forget I have it. So just like Magic, I'm pretty much in the same boat there. I never remember I have that thing. Alright, TorNis ripping on through the first of his 2 bosses here in the caves. As you can see, there's another boss room attached here. But he's going to get a cube of meat off of that Horseman Fight Pestilence. 17 finishing off his first boss, which was Steve, or Steven, I should say. So he gets Little Steven, the follower with homing shots on it. You can see those purple shots flying out. And TorNis just going to rip on through the second boss here, Chubb. So again, this is going to give him a very, very nice cushion of a lead at the moment. And he's got a very nice, powerful build going on. There's stem cells for more health up and shot speed increase. There is, ooh, I may not have wanted to take that yet. We'll see what he does. It's a matter of if, nope, I was going to say, it's a matter of if he's going to buy anything in this Devil Deal or not. And it's questionable, because that would have taken him low on health. But yeah, TorNis is going to pass on both Demon Baby and Brimstone. So again, I do not blame him. That would have been real hard to do. Mind you, Brimstone with the Cull, that's kind of hard to pass up, but when it takes you down to 1 heart, that is risky business right there. So TorNis making a very smart decision, in my opinion, keeping his health, and he's going to move on down to the depths, where he gets this loading screen. This is just a flash error, guys. So just, as you can see, he sat there, didn't do anything, and literally just waits it out. There you go. As you can see, that Eternal Heart onto the next floor also gave him a full-on Red Heart container instead. And using that Sun card right off the bat, very nice use. He's going to see his entire map, so right on over to this first item room, and he's really not got that far to go here, so that was a beautiful Sun card usage there by TorNis, and in my opinion, even better use of the game, kid. Very nicely done. And crack the sky in his first item room. We've seen that be a really, really helpful friend this week so far. If you guys go back, we've actually highlighted on the channel, or will have highlighted very soon, yesterday. Casper had one use of that where he wound up doing about 75% damage to Mom's foot because all of the beams of light literally landed on doors. It was disgusting. So that can actually be a really overpowered item if you're lucky and it lands. But TorNis going to pass it up, going to keep that game kit for the extra heals, I'm sure, and work towards the second item room here. Why are we awake? Because races! Oh, crap. It was, shit. I think I kind of spaced on something I was supposed to be doing, too. Yeah, we'll next one work, Mello? I just realized how stupid I am. This is how bad I felt this morning. I'd completely spaced on Mello, was supposed to be co-casting this one with me, and I just totally spaced on you, bro. You said you were around all day, though, right? Shit, I'm stupid. God dang it. No, I was running between here and throwing up, so... Yeah, I was a little bit out of it when we started. I still am. I'm not exactly awake yet, and I'm not feeling good, so... Yeah, that's my bad. I'm a freaking idiot. And right on over to his boss fights, like I was saying. So there you see TorNis moving right on along here. Like I said, this turned out to be a very short XL floor, especially when you consider that's 2 floors jammed together into one that took him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rooms to clear, plus these 2 bosses. That's pretty ridiculously fast when you think about going through 2 floors and 9 rooms, guys. And that includes both of the item rooms. So that's a ridiculously fast time that he's going to have going on just this depths floor. So very nicely done here by TorNis. Great use of that Sun card. Yeah, bucket, monsieur. That's why I love you guys. Alright, just about done with the fight here. There you go. We'll see little gifts show up as the reward for TorNis' fight. That is a nice little follower that shoots out basically tar balls. Oh, check this out. Great timing. So, Daddy's leg stomps right onto the eyeball right at the beginning. This is one fight where usually that's not one of the most effective items for you. But if you're lucky and it hits one of the open eyeballs, there you have it. But as you can see, it's going to be just milliseconds behind absolutely everything in being able to hit it. So it's a little bit of a waste from time to time. Like, I don't know what exactly it aimed for there, but TorNis making his way through without it, not having to worry a thing about this. Hey, man, how you doing? Yeah, I don't recommend it. Guys, don't start being douchebags today. Again, do I seem like I'm in a good mood? Real fucking smart, guys. This goes for yesterday, too. I had to literally sit down and talk to every one of my subscribers because apparently you guys are starting to think that you're above the rules, and let's put a fucking stop to that right now, because you're not, believe me. I appreciate the donation, don't misunderstand me, but at the same point, that does not exempt you from the rules, so I do expect everybody to follow them. Don't be douchebags, especially to me, because that's the worst way, the quickest way for you to wind up getting banned in my channel. But yeah, that's a good idea. Like, Crumps has 20 hours of casting ahead of him. Let's start off in the first hour trying to make him throw up. That'll go real well for the rest of the day, guys. Oh, envy for 17Puffins. Ugh, he just wanted a key. He just wanted a key. This is one of the worst mini-boss fights that you can wind up with in this game. It takes so long to get through this unless you just have, like, ridiculous damage up. Or in the case of Little Steven, homing tears, which will help you immensely in this fight. It can also troll you heavy. If you wind up accidentally shooting the wrong one at the wrong time and splitting it while you're standing near it, you're probably going to take some damage. Like, I've had that troll me far too often. This is one of the reasons I do not like homing shots right here. Alright, let's see. Getting an empty room, not bad. TorNis will gladly take this locked chest in the middle with his last key. Again, he's got really nothing else to use him on. In the womb, you're only looking for boss fights. There are no stores, there are no item rooms. The best you're going to wind up getting is an arcade or a library down here, and those are... they're pretty rare. The arcade can definitely happen. That'll most likely be on the second floor of the two. But beside the point, you're really not going to find much that you need keys for. Now, mind you, he's going to take this key that just spawned right as I'm saying that, but you get the idea. There's no reason not to take that key. If you find another locked chest, awesome. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Shu? How you doing? Alright, ripping on through here again. Daddy's leg just working miracles here. And smashy smashy. That leg is just putting in some work. I love it. Ooh, TorNis just barely walking into the way of that. This is one of the things I hate about this horse, or the flying horse right here, is that if you hit it and it bounces at the very last second directly into your path, not a thing you can do about it. You're just going to sit there and damage yourself. On that note, though, another great cube of meat, so that'll make for the second cube of meat boy built up. You can see the face now floating around TorNis. Again, that's exactly what I was talking about right there. This is why TorNis picked up that other key. Ooh, lots of money and an extra bomb to replace the one he spent, so definitely not going to argue. And again, he's out of keys, so that's going to just sit there. Gotta love timing in this game, don't you? Holy crap, thank you, Corkle. If I was being held hostage and not allowed to sleep, no, hardly the case. I let the racers schedule depending on what actually works for them. Like, for case in point, last night we had Death Star 175, and by the way, again, thank you very much, Kark. I should point that out, and that's also able for 17Puffins, so you can see it floating around the room in the exact opposite pattern that he is, and also shooting in the exact opposite pattern that he is. So an interesting follower, we'll give it that. It's also very low damage. Yeah, welcome to the Spaz Out Brotherhood. Love it. But like I was saying, there was things and stuff, and I've already forgotten what I was saying. God dang it. That was no 5-hour break. You might need to do math better on that one. What's up, Bite? How you doing? Yeah, I've completely spaced on the point I was making already. Yeah, I'm off to a real great day. My brain is not here, folks. That's what happens when I get a little bit under the weather. My brain shuts off to, like, compensate for my body, trying to, like, hey, let's get him better. Shut the brain off. Because I can spaz out. No, seriously, thank you very much. Again, you did not have to do that. But no, it's I'm not being held hostage at all. I let everybody schedule themselves. And it just works out that everybody's really mostly free on Fridays and Saturdays. So just kind of the way of the world. But it's all spread out today. We go from 7 a.m. here, my time, till 1 a.m. my time. And that's not including the race time itself. So we're looking probably 19 to 20 hours. Somewhere in that range, depending on how long the race takes. So it's going to be a fun one. Exactly, Bite. Oh, you know, we can do that very easily. Well, I can, so I'll show that support. Hold on a second. And anybody subscribed to TorNis could show that support by popping that face in there, by the way, because I know he can see this chat. I'm watching it on a screen, so anybody that can, support that man. He is well in the lead at this point on what could be his, well, what is his final floor. I've said this so many times wrong. That will be his final floor on this run, because we're only racing through the womb, too. There you see, Pew. There you go. Very nice. There's that peck of love. That peck of love. Alright, ripping on through Gluttony there. God, you gotta love that fight in the womb where you can just heal off of him instantly. So a full heal now for TorNis. He's rocking those 5 hearts, feeling pretty safe about himself. Ooh. Possible Judgy, please? Nope, he's just... Wow. Back-to-back Judgy, please? Are you kidding? 2 rooms like that back-to-back in the womb, too, let alone a utero, too. I was gonna say, he's thinking about this. Oh. I can tell you right now the easy way to get in there. Or... Oh, no, that's too close. I was gonna say, that's too close to him. Easy way, put that bomb right by the door. Either door, doesn't matter, top or bottom. And that'll actually get it just clear of the judgment in the center, and also still get that rock out of the way, so it'll give you one way in there. Yeah, double Judgy all the way across the utero. But what does it mean, man? But yeah, the easy way, yep, you're gonna see TorNis do that right now, I believe. Popping back through this door. Either of them, top or bottom, don't matter. Ooh, that's gonna... Yeah, I was gonna say, that's actually gonna work. That's very, very smooth right there by TorNis. Nicely done. As long as you get that bomb in the perfect spot, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter how you go about it. If you can do it, you win. Alright, so let's see. As you can see, that pinky eye firing out every now and then for 17Puffins gives him, I think it's 5% of the time, maybe 10%. You wind up with a poison shot instead of your regular tier. I saw a little more health up there for TorNis. He's going to go back, grab this extra half a heart. And looks like he's going to be onto his mom's heart fight as he moves right on towards it. So again, TorNis looking to take a real quick 1-0 lead here. Yep, bingo! So he's looking to take himself a 1-0 lead in here in this best of 3. Always a good way to start the day off. If you can give yourself a 1-0 lead, gives you that little bit of breathing room for the second round where, you know, maybe you don't get the best run. You just, wow. Let's play pinball with some bombs. What happened there? I don't think I've seen a bomb ricochet quite to that extent yet, but it looked like Daddy Longlegs wound up kicking it. He wound up kicking it, well, pushing it actually, and also shooting it at the same time. So that had just about every effect on it that you can think of, including homing. That was quite great timing on that. This is why I love bombs in this game. Just you never know what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates, as they would say. But again, dropping bombs here. TorNis already over halfway through his mom's hard fight. The It Lives will be staying out the rest of the time, and he is just massacring this thing right now. Very nice, clean fight right here. And 1 or 2 more hits, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. TorNis with a beautiful, beautiful run right here. Whoops, it would help if I had edit scene on because I can't actually change the score without it. Smooth. Let's try that. This might work. Crumps' brain ain't working, folks. But there's a 1-0 lead. Seriously, great job there. So again, if you got those Pekka faces, let him see those because that is a GG on his side for the time being. Whoops, did mine not type? Mine didn't type. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So it did show up. But give him those Pekka faces. Tell him great job on that one. Again, let me get you into both of the Racers channels here. So that'll get you into 17 and TorNis' channels at the same time. There you go. Catguard.net has got that link for you. But on that note, they are both going to reset. So give me 1 minute here. So in that time, like I said, hit up both channels. Also hit up this link for BOILeR.org. That'll get you all the info you need about everything up to this point. Very nicely done, TorNis. You may not be able to hear me, but very nicely done, sir. So he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Give us 1 minute. We're going to let these two reset. As you can see, 17 got lucky and got that on the first freaking try. But we'll let TorNis reset as well here. Give these two a minute to get up and stretch and possibly wake up, depending on what time it is. I don't even know for people. But beside the point, we'll be right back in 1 minute. And thank you all again for the support. Again, go hit up TorNis and 17. He's also a partner, so if he runs ads, definitely go support TorNis as well. I'll be right back, everyone. And again, I know if he was running ads, but I'm subscribed to him, so I don't see them. Also, if you're not noticing, TorNis has actually got my chat up on his screen, so I know full well that he's looking at this one too. So definitely tell him congrats in here too, guys. Everybody's a self-sub. That's the cool thing about it. That way you can use your own sub emotes. Otherwise, you'd have to pay yourself. And it'd be like Twitch giving you a subscription button, making you pay $2.50 a month to have it. So yeah, you automatically subscribe to your own channel. Well, good morning, Spaz. My cat is awoken. His meowdesty is awake. Let it be known. Also, apparently, he's trying to sniff my foot. But as you see, his meowdesty is awoken and is trying to make his bed on my lap at the moment. Oh, hi. Everybody says hi to you, too. The racers say hi to you. Everybody watching says hi. Spaz. For those that haven't met him yet, my cat Spaz. Trying to figure out what the heck he's doing. And cat ass, number 1. Anyways, had to be done. Had to be done. We knew it was going to happen sooner or later, right? Might as well just let it happen. Hey. That's a headphone cable. Let's not electrocute me. A little too early in the morning for that, huh? Thanks. But I just want electricity. Okay, fine. Screw this amount. Screw this amount, human. I don't even need you. Cat ass number 2. Anyways, I don't even need you, human. I don't even need you. So as you can see, we're back here, guys. Welcome back again. Thank you for all the support once more for both of the racers and myself. Believe me, it very much is appreciated. And you can see they have both reset. They have both found the type of rooms that they want. A basement 1 room with their item room attached. So these two are going to be off and racing whenever they're ready to go. Oh, excuse me, but they're on a call together, so they'll decide on their own. But again, this will be round number 2. Same rules as last time. Same 7 rules are banned, or same 7 items, rather, are banned. You can reroll just those, nothing else with your D6, even though they both start with it, so don't expect to see very much D6 usage unless, once again, 17 walks into an item room and gets a banned item right off the bat. You know, just saying. We've had some really weird starts to races so far this week, guys, like, really strange. I point to the highlights where yesterday Casper started off a run with back-to-back poops. Yeah, he had to poop a little. Actually, he had to poop a lot. Let's be real honest. That was 3 in the span of his best of 3 that he got. All at the start of races. Speaking of starts of races, we are off and running, and wow, technology 2 for 17Puffins. I saw the little fist pump. He's very happy right now. Ooh, and Mom's contacts for TorNis, so freeze effects. You can see what technology 2 does. It sets out a pretty constant stream of technology laser. That winds up getting pretty overpowered. The freeze effects, you can see what's happening. It'll wind up freezing enemies in place for TorNis. So again, very great items to start off with here. And again, you saw that slight bit of delay. That's just basically me recapturing both streams. Again, TorNis is casting from overseas for me, so there's always going to be that slight possible bit of delay, but I'm going to refresh his just to be on the safe side. Yeah, he was already another room ahead. Mind you, it was clear, but he was a room ahead, so that makes us much more even. I know, that's some great starting items, like, especially with the split of the two. Like, this is pretty darn even again right off the bat, so we're going to have ourselves another great race here the way this one's panning out. Just the way I like to see it. Ooh, and the world card for TorNis. He'll be holding on to that for a while. Ooh, let's see those no Bibles. So TorNis is going to be re-rolling this. Oh, for a free Guardian Angel. Very, very happy man right there. So that's a double speed orbital that'll wind up blocking shots for him. But again, all these banned items showing up. So there's that no Bible that you see. There you go. There's a few other folks with it. Yeah, the Bo Bible. Bo knows Bible. For those that weren't alive in the 80s and early 90s, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Bo knows God. Love it. Anyways, the Bible is banned because, for obvious reasons here, if you take it into the Mom's Foot and Mom's Heart fight, that is an instantaneous kill of both by just hitting the spacebar. So, that's really not racing in my book. Like, yeah, you can one-hit bosses, but those two bosses pretty much take the longest time on these runs. So we outlawed it just for that fact and gave the erasers a chance to reroll it so they could get some sort of item, and as you can see, TorNis definitely benefited from that with the Guardian Angel. So I'm going to use up one of his keys, grab a couple extra pennies, and the heart out of that locked chest. And TorNis looking at another curse room here, so that worked out very well last time. We'll see if he's going to go into this one as well. And by the way, let's see, wooden spoon for 17Puffins, up to speed by 2, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. Also, Eve's dead bird, you can see coming out. I was going to make mention of it when he got hit, and lo and behold, he did. But as you get hit, Eve's dead bird will actually come out just like it would if you were playing the character Eve and start doing damage to anything in its path. Assuming that it sees it. The bird is kind of stupid. It is dead, after all. What's up, Bystro? How you doing, dude? Good morning. And TorNis working right on along through here, getting a few of those Friends Till the End flies still working for his benefit. There you go. I was wondering when they were going to wind up going after enemies. But again, with Guppy's head, every room, he'll wind up spawning anywhere between, I believe it's 2 and 5. It might be 2 and 4. Ooh, very well-placed bomb by TorNis. And like I said, you can one-hit some bosses. Let's see, moon card? Yep. I was going to say TorNis will take that, teleport into his secret room, and work his way back on over again. Ooh, that's an odd floor layout right there, so he's got a ways to go here. Gonna take that extra key. Do not blame him. There's that item room. I was going to say that has to be the item room below him, but that's still very odd. Alright, and again, you can see with technology, too, 17Puffins doesn't even need to worry about that bomb. You hit every piece of Larry Jr. if you get behind him there. Ooh, that portable slot machine. Yeah, TorNis doesn't even want to look twice at it. He's keeping Guppy's head. So again, he's got one of the 3 pieces of Guppy that he needs to build a full-on cat, and it's probably one of the better ones to grab early on. Those Friends Till the End flies are really overpowered against early bosses. So there's Super Bandage, a little bit of health up for 17Puffins, and ooh, Follower Brigade and the Devil Deal. Demon Baby, and there you go, he's going to take Demon Baby for the cost of 2 hearts. Anything that gets close to 17Puffins now, that Demon Baby is basically going to fire upon it. It's got to be relatively close, though. So you'll see as soon as we get an enemy close to him, you'll watch a couple of red shots come flying out. What's up, Cole? How you doing? Or Cole, sorry. I think I know how to pronounce this by now. Alright, so again, both on Caves 1 right now. TorNis has got himself a Catacombs version, so that is the I almost said the XL version. That's the expansion version of the floor, so you see some tougher enemies here, like those buttlickers he was just facing. Ooh, that also brings up a good point. Never use Guppy's head as you're walking between doors. That will actually wind up screwing you over and not giving you the Friends Till the End flies. You might as well wait until you're actually in the next room, or do it long before you walk through the other door. Justice is one of every type of item. He's still going to hold on to that world card. Ooh, just barely got hit by that fly. That stunk. And, ooh, TorNis going to be a very happy man. That fire rate up Odd Mushroom will cap out his fire rate, make him a little bit smaller in the first place. Also drop his damage by 1, but he'll be very happy with the fire rate. It's basically rapid fire at this point. Which, as he gets further away from anything that'll hit instantly, you'll see the actual shots. And very nicely placed bomb, taking care of one of the two of the hollow here. And freezing the other one in place, ought to make short work of it. Puffin's working on the Fallen here, which, as we saw, Casper actually one-hit last night. Yeah, you can one-hit this boss. It doesn't even go into phase 2, guys. If you get really, really lucky with Crack the Sky, you can one-hit this guy. And again, we got the highlight, I believe, already made. If not, then we will definitely get that made tonight for you. But yeah, that was good times yesterday. But 17 is going to be guaranteed a Devil Deal item here. Again, you saw the TorNis getting through with some health. Oh, wow. Okay, I was going to say, maybe that one's going to die sometime soon. Ooh, a nail. Very interesting item here. So, especially when it's free, that'll up your damage and give you 1 soul heart every room that you use it in. 17 considering he's going to go back for that item. Alright, so nothing doing with that challenge room for TorNis. Cannot blame him in the slightest bit. If there isn't an item in there, it almost is not worth it in a race unless you really need keys or something to that effect. That's really a lot of time to use up. Yeah, it was a miracle Crack the Sky. Like, there were a few miracle Crack the Skies with Casper yesterday. Like, that item may be Casper's new item in this league. I gotta say, like, it worked beautifully. He almost one-hit Mom's Foot. He one-hit the Fallen. There were a couple bosses with like 90% damage done to him. It was pretty overpowered for him. And the other fun part you can see, yeah, you don't have to worry about knights anymore for 17Puffins, because he can just shoot right on through them. Also don't have to worry so much about health as he gets the Balchinian and a little more red health up. Again, TorNis looking at his boss fight here for Caves 2 already. Though has not found his item room. We'll see if he's willing to go back for that or not. He may just take the time advantage. And he's going to go on at least minimally to fight the boss now. So, ooh, Little Chad. Or I should say Chad is the boss he's fighting. He will wind up with Little Chad as a reward. So Little Chad will wind up spawning red hearts for you every couple of rooms. And there you see Puffin's going to leave behind the D6 in favor of that nail like I was talking about. Very, very useful item, especially when you don't have the greatest amount of health. Or power, for that matter. So both are definitely going to help him. You can see Little Chad shrinking as you get him closer and closer to death. So just about done with this fight. TorNis freezing him one more time, and there you have it. And there's Little Chad spawning for him. So again, red heart drops every couple of rooms by Little Chad. And looks like TorNis is definitely going to go back and grab those item room. Or that item room, singular. He also got Cain's Eye, which gives him a 25% chance that on the next floor, when he goes down to it, it'll actually reveal the entire map and compass for him. Ooh, just barely getting hit there. I thought for sure the Cuban Meat was going to help TorNis out, but apparently it did not feel like doing its job right there. Alright, couple pills. I'm going to say 17 won't even touch that. Again, it also really slows you down when you use that nail, so you can see the speed differential that's working for 17Puffins at the moment. Also, TorNis down to just 2 hearts here, taking some damage here. That is Chemical Peel. That would be, speaking of damage, damage up for him. And again, 17 coming across his item room right off the bat here as well. So he'll gladly take this and see what he gets. Oh, that Yum Heart. Definitely not going to replace the nail. That would heal you for 1 full red heart every, I believe, 4 rooms. If not, it's 3, and I can't remember. Either way, though, not the greatest of items. It can be if you have the habit, though. It would make you invincible all the way through the depths. So again, in combination with other stuff, the synergy on that is pretty good. But you have to find the right item to combine it with. And TorNis going to move on down to the depths as he's already finished off his boss. And there you go. So again, with a pretty slight lead at the moment, because 17 has to finish off his Caves 2 boss fight and find it, for that matter. TorNis looking like he is on his way towards helping himself to close this out 2-0 here. Though again, plenty of time to go for both racers. Don't count anybody out here. Alright, getting a little bit of a heal up. Again, TorNis saving that world card for either an XL floor in the womb, or at the very worst, I'd say he will use that on womb 2. You see Puffins finding his boss fight here on Caves 2. So definitely not far back at the moment. One more room and he'll be back on, and he'll be onto the depths one as well. So yeah, the Magician card would give you homing shots for a room. TorNis will just use that up so he doesn't worry about it anymore. Again, subscribers, can we drop the whole sub-only subject? Just move on. It doesn't affect you guys. Jesus Christ. Again, not a day where you really want to piss Crumps off. I don't feel good, and that's not a good start, guys. And that's 3 subscribers I've had to talk to so far today. So let's knock this shit off, guys. We all know way better than this, and especially as subscribers, knock it off. All that does is bring more drama on me, and I can't even tell you how fucking sick I am of drama right now between all the shit going on. So yeah, let's just not do that shit, guys. Alright, so there's a halo of flies, 2 more orbitals, and again, they're going to spin at double speed. Mind you, he only gets 1 of them, but TorNis will still be very happy with the extra shot blocking ability. And again, if people in en masse could actually behave themselves, it wouldn't be in subscriber-only mode. So, again, it's not your worry. What's up, Exo? How you doing? Yeah, exactly. It's not even 6 in the morning in Pacific time either, so... No, the more and more that, that's a good point, too. The more and more that, TorNis ups his fire rate, basically nothing's gonna be able to move against him. Because you're gonna, freeze more stuff in place. That's why, again, that odd mushroom for him was pretty key. I would not stand right there just in case when it unfroze it hit me. Oh, rainbow, baby. Rainbow me, guys. Rainbow me. Alright, there's a little bit of range up for TorNis, and he'll be moving on to his steps too. Right after he goes back and grabs this extra half heart to heal. And on to his next move. Or floor, I should say. It's rainbow me, not rainbow like that. Never mind. No, because 99% of us aren't bronies, and secondly, you spelled it wrong. No, it's all Isaac music playing, guys. It always is. I can't play music from games that I'm not playing. It's technically illegal, and being an audio engineer, I don't fuck around with stuff like that. So no, it's only Isaac music. It always has been. If you haven't heard that in Isaac, you haven't played a lot. No, it's a sub-emote from Cobalt's channel. That's Cobalt Streak in that emote, so no, that's only from Cobalt's. If you guys look on Google, you can find all of these things listed out. So I'll give you a hint. There's a site for Twitch emotes. That's a subtle hint to put .com at the end of what I just said there. And again, same thing goes for everybody asking questions about the league. There's a website for that too, which is up in the upper right, left-hand corner of the screen. Okay, because my fucking exclamation mark works really well. Thanks, Shift. Ha! Speaking of fire rate up, TorNis with the sad onion. How about let's double that fire rate? Which again, it's already capped out, so there wasn't really much else that could be done with that. But nonetheless, that's still funny as hell. So the sad onion, he would have doubled any sort of fire rate that he didn't already have capped out. Alright, the Hierophant card will give TorNis 2 soul hearts here. And again, being at full health, he could actually get in that challenge room if he wanted to, though, as I was going to say, I'm sure he's going to pass on it and just immediately go looking for his boss, because he knows that he and 17Puffins are on the same floor right now. And speaking of that boss fight, TorNis coming across it first. So again, 17 knowing where he's going here. He's only got 2 more rooms to clear before he gets to his. And again, that bloody penny that 17Puffins is holding on to, if he picks up coins, has about a 33% chance, I believe it is, to spawn a red heart or a half a red heart for him. You can see Blue Mom here for TorNis. Ugh. Not exactly what you want to see. And again, it looks like he's not going to utilize the quote-unquote trick now with standing by the door. But again, this will spawn nothing but expansion level enemies for TorNis. This is my very least favorite version of this fight, and by a large stretch, too. Yeah, but Mara, you missed the fact that he's already capped out on fire rate because he's got the odd fire rate up mushroom. So, it didn't do a thing. That sad onion is basically a wasted pickup. Because he was already capped out on his fire speed, and sad onion won't double it, so you have to get cancer at this point to get any type of fire rate increase on TorNis. Only thing that's going to help him, sadly. Pun intended, sadly, sad onion. I'll be here all week. I'll be here all week. Tip the waitstaff! Yeah, Blue Mom. Blah. Yeah, totally in agreement with Bite on that one. Alright, so Stem Cells gives him shot speed, excuse me, and health up. And there you can see 17 also getting kind of cursed here, also winding up with Blue Mom. So at least we're making for an even race, and only 1 room apart right now. As you can see, TorNis has moved on to the womb, aka the utero one. And 17 very, very close behind here. Nice dodge, by the way. And of course, 17 sitting on an Emperor card, so that will teleport him directly to a boss fight whenever the time comes to use that. So again, if 17 can wind up with an XL floor coming up here, he'll instantly teleport to both of his boss fights, and that could be huge time-wise. So we'll see what happens, but a little bit of health up. Possibly the Polaroid. Nope, not going to take it. Moving on to the womb, and no such luck. Interesting floor layout. 17's going to try, looks like, the upper right-hand side to begin with, so good luck on that one, trying to find that boss fight. Again, TorNis not sure where he's going either, doesn't even know the layout of his floor, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, you have waitstaff? Yes? They don't really work often, and they're kind of douchebags, but yes? Oh, excuse me. Alright, so just about done with this room. TorNis with 1 more enemy to kill. There you go. Ooh, very nice. Another Eternal Heart, so that's an odd thing to find in the womb, but gladly taken every single time. Again, if you take an Eternal, that half a white heart onto the next floor with you, or find a second one on a floor, that'll make for a full red heart container. Go to the front page, Bengal. Notice how there's a schedule written out on there? That's the one you're looking at. Again, the front page, guys, has got, like, everything you need on it. Including what time all the races happen this week. Because keep in mind, I can't exactly set and be like, alright, you two are racing at 1 in the morning on the 17th week. Like, that's 4 months away, so I can't exactly schedule stuff more than a week in advance. Hell, God knows I have to schedule races, because the racers can't either, so... Yeah, case in point. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, I know, guys, I'm in the front page rotation. That's not news. It's really not news. Thank you, though, but yeah, I'm on there quite often, actually. I'll love for anybody seeing it for the first time on the front page, because that's been the first time since BOILeR's been on. So welcome to week 3 of BOILeR, where you can see we're racing some Binding of Isaac. So there's 14 more weeks of this to go. Do regular season math. Yeah, that'll be 14. Jeez, I can't do math. That'd be 3.5 months. Division. Oh no, I'm hurting my brain. We're going everywhere from addition to division now. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, what's good though is the TorNis has found his boss fight here. So again, we race through the womb too. So this will be the first of 2 boss fights in the womb. And again, 17 walking right into his. So we are pretty well dead even right here. Well, we were dead even. Now the word dead is kind of underlined. So again, that wow, that was a trolly way to start that fight off. 17 down. Oh, excuse me. No, race only works for mods. Alright, another technology start. Wow, so back-to-back technology starts. Interesting. Very interesting. So, too bad those weren't on the same run. I've seen very few Technology 1 and 2 runs combined together, but wow, weird starts here. So again, 17 getting all the way back to start. That is TorNis finishing off his Womb 1 boss, and he's got a world card going into the next floor, so he's going to heal up real fast here. Oh, maybe not. He doesn't have a bomb to get into that. Never mind. He's going to say forget it. Go down to the next floor, pop his world card. You can see he's got everything revealed for him. And he's just going to make his way right on over towards that boss fight. Alright, so there's that health up. Puffins moving on to his second floor. Dragonfly. Well, you know, assuming... Yeah, I don't like Gertie Jr.'s in the slightest bit. Like, now here's the fun part. Again, there's 2 different ways that you can stop him from... Well, 3 different ways. Let me rephrase that. That you can stop these Gertie Jr.'s from flying at you. Also, wow, another Eternal Heart out of a random mob. And the... Wow, that's amazing. TorNis has got some luck today, guys. Go to the casino if you have one nearby, TorNis. You may be finding it's your lucky day. Play the lotto? Things of this nature? Something? Call up that girl you've been meaning to ask out. I don't know, you get the idea. Like something. Man's got some luck today. Run with it. Either way. What I was basically saying there. Yeah, with Gertie's, there's 3 ways to stop him. Wow, speaking of, and again, already there. Let's see, there's that key that 17 needed. And Tag Fly, the Forever Alone. First time we've seen him in a while. But again, moving on to this Mom's Heart fight here. There are 3 ways you can stop Mini Gertie. You can either drop a bomb in the way of them while they're charging, and when they hit it, they think it's a wall and will stop. You can have knockback on your tears. That'll stop their charge. Or, just like TorNis has with this, you'll see that freeze effect hitting Mom, turning it gray and freezing it in spot. Same thing. That'll stop him, quite obviously. So a couple different ways that you can go about it. Yeah, Disco Gertie. Yeah, or Doom. Hey, good morning, Psycho. How you doing today? Ooh, 122 mil. Yeah, Euro lottery. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just saying. Dang, 122 mil would be pretty sweet. Buy all the P.E.K.K.A.s forever. So again, just under 50% here. TorNis rocking on through. Does not even have to worry about his health. He can just face smash this the rest of the time, and I'm sure he would be just fine here. Also, that 122 million would be just fine. Play the Euro lottery. Okay, no, I'm not working for sponsors. I'm just being a jackass right now. On that note, though, literally 1 or 2 more hits here. And ladies and gentlemen, with that one, TorNis, again, your 2-0 winner. Looking